Good day everyone, Chairman TV for another video at i-discuss po natin kung paano tayo mag-add and subtract ng radicals. So simulan natin. Alright, so dito sa lesson natin is pag-aaralan natin kung paano tayo mag-add or subtract ng radicals. So before bago tayo mag-proceed sa example is alamin muna natin kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng like radicals at saka yung unlike radicals. So parang ano lang yan, like terms at saka unlike terms when it comes to adding polynomials or algebraic expressions. So dito sa like radicals, kailan ba masasabing ang radicals ay like radicals? So as you can see, we have square root of 2 and 5 square root of 2. So they are like radicals because they have the same radicand which is 2, and then they have the same index which is also 2. So yung coefficients nito ay 1 at saka 5. So we can say that these radicals are like radicals, okay? As well as this one, negative square root of 6 and 6 times the square root of x. So they have the same radicands which is x, and then they have the same index which is again 2. So they are also like radicals, okay? And then this one, 5 cube root of 2c and 7 cube root of 2c. They have the same radicands which is 2c, and then they have the same index which is 3. Okay? So, sa like radicals, dapat parehas yung radicands and then parehas din yung kanilang index. Kasi kapag hindi sila magkaparehas, alinman sa kanila, tatawagin natin silang unlike radicals. Okay? So, for example, we have 4 square root of 3 and square root of 5. As you can see, no, they have different radicands, 3 at saka 5. Kaya masasabing sila ay unlike. Okay? This one, 2 times cube root of 4 and 3 times the fifth root of 4, although they have the same radicands which is 4, ang index naman nila this time ay magkaiba. Yung isa 3 at isa naman yung 5. So it is considered pa rin as unlike radicals. Okay? And then this one, we have negative 2 square root of x, and then 5 times the cube root of x squared. Magkaiba na nga yung radicands, magkaiba pa yung index. So talagang silang dalawa ay unlike radicals. Okay? Katulad nung sa pag-add ng algebraic expressions, yung similar terms or like terms lang ang pwedeng makombine sa iisang term. Sa like radicals din, pwede lang sila mag-combine sa iisang radical. Kagaya nito. So, yung square root of 2 tsaka 5 times square root of 2, pwede silang i-combine sa iisang radical. As well as this one and then this one. Pero kapag unlike radicals, hindi mo pwedeng ipag-combine sa iisang radical. But instead, you indicate the sum of these two expressions by putting them a plus sign between them. Okay? So, let's have some examples para mas maintindihan natin. Okay, to start with number 1, we have square root of 5 plus 3 square root of 5. So, as we see, diba, they are like radicals because they have the same radicals and so their index. Okay? So, to add, simply i-add lang po yung coefficient. Ayan yung number sa labas ng radical na nakamultiply dito sa square root of 5. Okay, so dito walang number na nakasulat, so it is considered na ang coefficient nito ay 1. Much like algebraic expression. Okay? Halimbawa x, 'di ba? Bali ang numerical coefficient doon ay walang nakasulat. So ibig sabihin 1 po yung numerical coefficient. So square root of 5, so dito square root of 5 is also 1 square root of 5. Okay? And then we can combine by adding their coefficient. So this will become 1 plus 3, then square root of 5, and that is equal to 4 times the square root of 5. Okay, so ito po yung sagot. Next, number 2, we have negative 2 square root of 6 plus 4 square root of 6 minus 5 square root of 6. So, they are all square root of 6. No? Lahat sila ay may square root of 6. So, we can combine these radicals into a single radical. Okay, so i-combine natin lahat ng numerical coefficients. So, we have negative 2 plus 4. Okay, and then minus 5. Okay, and then multiplied by square root of 6. Ayan, so simplify na to. So, negative 2 plus 4 equals positive 2. Diba? And positive 2 minus 5, that is equal to negative 3. So, negative 3 is square root of 6. So, this is the answer. And then for this one, we have 5 cube root of 7 minus 8 cube root of 7 plus 2 cube root of 7. They have the same radicands, and then their indices are also the same. So, they are like radicals. So, we can combine these radicals into a single radical. So, ang gagawin na lang natin is 5, then minus 8, and then plus 2. Okay? 5 minus 8 equals negative 3. Diba? Plus 2, that is equal to negative 1. And then we have cube root of 7. Okay? So, isulat natin yung sagot. Negative 1 square root of 7. But, as a coefficient, no, yung 1, hindi mo na kailangang isulat yung 1. So, instead na negative 1 cube root of 7 ang sulat mo, write it as negative cube root of 7. Okay? So, make it invisible yung 1. Okay? So, this is the answer. Next, number 4, we have square root of 18 plus square root of 32. Unfortunately, they have different radicals. So, hindi natin pwedeng pagsamahin yung dalawang radicals. Baka kasi, i-add mo tong dalawang to, ang sagot ay square root of 50, which is very wrong. Okay, hindi po tama yan. So, anong gagawin natin? Square root of 18 plus square root of 32. So, yung square root of 18 at saka square root of 32, pwede pa nating masimplify. Okay? So, magsimula muna tayo sa square root of 18. So, dapat alam ninyo or nare-recall ninyo kung paano tayo mag-simplify ng radicals. Okay? So, from square root of 18, di ba? Ang gagawin natin is kukunin natin yung factors nito such that isa sa kanila ay perfect square. Okay? So, yung 18, ang factors nun ay 9 at saka 2. Bakit 9 at saka 2? Kasi yung 9 is a perfect square. Okay? 9, square root of 9 times square root of 2. Okay? And then square root of 9 is equal to 3. So, 3 square root of 2. So, from 18, na-simplify natin into 3 square root of 2. Okay? Ayan po. Plus, how about square root of 32? Okay, square root of 32 naman. Again, we're going to do the same process. So, kunin natin yung factors ng square root of 32 na isa sa kanila ay perfect square. So, we have square root of 16, di ba? And then square root of 2. So, square root of 16 times square root of 2. Kasi 16 times 2 equals 32. Tama? And then, kunin natin square root of 16. This should be equal to 4. Then, square root of 2. Okay? So, 4. From square root of 32, na-simplify natin into 4 square root of 2. So, 4 square root of 2. Okay? Now, observe natin. Okay, as we can see, yung dalawang ito ay may square root of 2 parehas. So, they are like radicals. So, we can combine these two into a single radical. Okay, so i-add mo na lang tong 3 at saka 4. So, 3 plus 4, diba? So, 3 plus 4, then square root of 2, that is equal to 7 square root of 2. Okay, so, this is the answer. Next, number 5, we have 2 times the square root of 20 minus 3 square root of 75 plus 4 square root of 48. So, as we can see, hindi parehas yung kanilang radical. So, hindi natin pwede basta-basta i-combine sa iisang radical. So, ang gagawin muna is i-simplify natin just like we did before. and let's see kung meron tayong mako-combine. Okay? So, umpisa tayo dito sa square root of 20. So, copy muna natin yung coefficient na 2. So, 2 times yung square root of 20 isi-simplify natin. Ano po? So, from square root of 20, di ba? So, kunin natin yung factors ng 20 so that isa sa kanila ay perfect square. So, that is 4 times 5. Okay? Square root of 4 times the square root of 5. Okay? And square root of 4 is equal to 2. Ayan. 2 times the square root of 5. Okay? Or 2 square root of 5 na lang. Okay? Ayan. So, from square root of 20, na-simplify na into 2 square root of 5. So, i-times natin dito. Okay? Then, minus 3. Kopyahin mo tong 3 times itong square root of 75. I-simplify natin. Ano po? Okay? So, from square root of 75, kunin natin yung factors ng 75 na isa sa kanila ay perfect square. So, square root of 75, bali 25 po yun. Okay? 25 is a perfect square and then times square root of 3. Okay? 25 times 3 equals 75. So, perfect square si 25. So, kunin natin square root. This gives us 5. Then, square root of 3. Okay? So, from square root of 75, naging ganito na siya. So, yung 3, i-multiply natin dito. So, 5 times the square root of 3. And then, plus 4. Okay? Kopyahin natin yung 4 times itong square root of 48. Okay? Square root of 48. Diba? So, kunin natin yung factors ng 48. Dapat isa sa kanila ay perfect square. So, this is 16. Diba? 16 times 3. So, square root of 16 times the square root of 3. Alright? And square root of 16 is equal to 4. Then, copy square root of 3. Okay? So, from square root of 48, naging 4 square root of 3 na. So, isulat natin ito. So, 4 square root of 3. And there you go. Okay na, simplify na. So, we're going to multiply the coefficients na lang. Okay? So, 2 times 2 equals 4. Then, square root of 5 minus 3 times 5 equals 15 square root of 3. And then, plus 4 times 4 equals 16 square root of 3. Okay? So, we have square root of 5. Tapos, yung dalawa ay may square root of 3. So, ang mako-combine lang is yung may square root of 3 because they are the same radicals. Okay? Ito, hindi pwedeng pagsamahin kasi iba yung square root of 5 sa dalawang ito. Okay? So, ito lang ang i-combine natin. Okay? Hindi kasama to kasi magkaiba eh. Square root of 5 siya. So, we just copy 4 square root of 5. Then, we have negative 15 plus 16. So, what is negative 15 plus 16? That is positive 1. Okay? But as a coefficient, hindi mo na kailangan isulat yung 1. So, imbes na 1 square root of 3 ang isulat mo, isulat na lang yung square root of 3. So, kaya ang sagot po ay 4 square root of 5 plus square root of 3. Okay? Ayan po yung sagot. Next, number 6, we have cube root of 4 minus 3 times cube root of 32. So, magkaiba na naman sila. So, kailangan muna natin i-simplify just in case. No? Okay? So, ito, cube root of 4. Diba? So, kung kukunin natin in exponential form, yung 4, kung susulat natin in exponential form, this will become, okay, cube root of 4, this will become cube root of 2 squared. But, yung exponent na 2 ay mas bababa kesa sa index. So, hindi natin masisimplify to kasi this thing is already in simplest form. So, we just copy this thing. Okay? So, 2 times cube root of 4 minus itong isa. Okay? 3 times the cube root of 32. So, let's see kung meron tayong masisimplify dito, no? So, the cube root of 32, bali, ang 32 po, no, ilang 2 yan. Ilang 2 ang kailangang i-multiply para maging 32. So, 5. Diba? 2 times 2 times 2, then times 2, then times 2. So, 32 po yun. Okay? So, this is equal to the cube root of 2 to the 5th power. Okay? So, yung exponent na 5 ay mas malaki dito. So, we have to simplify or remove the perfect cube from here. Okay? So, kunin natin yung 2 raised to 3. Diba? Kasi ang index ay 3. So, cube root of 2 cubed. Okay? Times, isulat natin yung natira. So, cube root of 2. Kinuha natin 3 mula sa 5. 2 na lang po ang natira. So, 2 squared. Okay? So, cancel mo na kung 3, diba? Cube root. This will become 2 times the cube root of, so 2 squared equals 4. Okay, so from cube root of 32, we have 2 times the cube root of 4. So, isulat muna natin yung 3, diba? Times yung ito na simplify na to this one. So, 2 times the cube root of 4. Okay? And then, saka natin i-multiply ito. So, we have 2 times cube root of 4 minus 3 times 2 equals 6. Yan. Then, cube root of 4. So, as you can see, pares na po yung radicals. So, pwede na nating pagsamahin tong dalawa. So, 2 minus 6 or 2 plus negative 6, diba? So, 2 minus 6, 2 plus negative 6 po yan ang ibig sabihin. Diba? This is equal to negative 4. So, negative 4 cube root of 4. So, ito po yung sagot. Next is number 7. We have 2 times cube root of 16 minus cube root of 54 minus 5 times cube root of 2. So, let us simplify first this thing. Okay? Ayan. So, cube root of 16 muna tayo. Okay? So, bago yon, di ba? Yung 2, copy muna natin yung 2. Okay? Times, eto, isi-simplify natin to. So, dito tayo. Okay? So, for square root of 16, ang bale, in exponential form, bale, kunin natin yung factors no, this will become 2 to the 4th power. And yung exponent na 4 ay mas malaki kaysa sa index. So, we have to remove the perfect cube. Okay? This should be equal to cube root of 2 cube. Kinuha natin yung 3. So, dapat ang matira ay 1. So, cube root of 2. Ito po yung natira. Okay? And then, cancel mo to. This will become 2 times the cube root of 2. Okay? So, alisin natin to. Ayan po. So, from cube root of 16, na-simplify na into 2 cube root of 2. So, sulat na natin. 2 cube root of 2. Okay? Next, how about this one? Cube root of 54. So, cube root of 54. Okay? So, kunin natin yung prime factorization ng 54. So, 54, this should be equal to 2 times 27. Tama? And then 27, this is equal to 9 times 3. And then 9 is 3 times 3. Okay? So, we have 1, 2, isang factor ng 2, tapos tatlong factors ng 3. Kaya kung isusulat natin in exponential form, this should be equal to 3 cubed. Okay? Tatlong 3 yun eh. So, 3 cubed times yung isang 2. Okay? So, I hope na nasusundan ninyo. And then, ihiwalay natin to kasi yung 3 cube, perfect cube na agad yan. Okay? So, cube root of 3 cubed times cube root of 2. Okay? And then, cancel mo to. Maiwan na lang yung 3. So, 3 times the cube root of 2. Okay? So, mula dito, na-simplify na into this one. So, 3 cube root of 2. Okay? Alisin na natin to. And then, for this one, cube root of 2. So, wala tayong mapapala dyan. So, kopyahin na lang natin to. Okay? So, 5 cube root of 2. Okay? And then, saka natin i-multiply to. So, 2 times 2 equals 4. Then, copy the rest of the expression. So, 3 cube root of 2 minus 3 cube root of 2 minus 5 cube root of 2. Now we have like radicals, no, pare-parehas na yung radicals, cube root of 2 po. Okay, kaya pwede natin pagsamahin yung 4, negative 3, tsaka negative 5. So, 4 minus 3 minus 5. So, 4 minus 3 equals 1. Then, minus 5 equals negative 4. Kaya, ang sagot po ay negative 4 cube root of 2. Sana maliwanag sa inyo. Next, number 8, we have 4 square root of a plus 6 square root of 4a. Okay, so let us simplify first, no? So, dito, kopyahin natin yung 4 times the square root of a. So, wala tayong mapapala dito kasi di natin masimplify ito. Okay, so we just copy square root of a here. Okay, then plus, copy 6, then square root of 4a. So, as we can see, 4 is already a perfect square. So, simplify muna natin to. Ano po? So, square root of 4a. Okay, so pwede mo nang paghiwalayin. So, square root of 4 times the square root of a. Then, square root of 4 is equal to 2. Then, copy square root of a. Alright? And then, from square root of a, na-simplify na into 2 square root of a. So, times 2 square root of a. Alright? And then, multiply na natin. So, 4 times the square root of a plus 6 times 2 equals 12. Then, square root of a. And then, since pares square root of a na, diba? So, pwede natin pagsamahin to. So, 4 plus 12 equals 16 square root of a. Alright? So, ito po yung sagot. Next, number 9, we have square root of 5 minus 2 over square root of 5. Okay? So, let us copy first square root of 5. Then, minus 2 over square root of 5. So, as we can see, mayroong radical sa denominator. So, we have to rationalize the denominator first. So, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung video na yon kung paano rationalize the denominator, panoorin nyo muna. Okay? So, i-rationalize natin itong denominator. So, from 2 over square root of 5, okay, kunin natin to. We have to multiply both numerator and denominator by square root of 5. Okay, square root of 5. Alright? And then, from here, diba, ito, pagdikitin na lang, hindi mo pwedeng i-multiply kasi wala to sa radical wala sa loob to. So, 2 square root of 5 over square root of 5 times the square root of 5. This will become square root of 5 squared. So, this cancels the square root. So, this will become 2 square root of 5 over 5. Okay? Or, since pares naman na sila rational, so, 2 over 5 natin isulat and then square root of 5. Okay? So, from this, okay, naging ganito na siya. So, ito, palitan natin to. So, we have 2 over 5 times the square root of 5. Okay? So, they now have the same radical. So, pwede na nating pagsamahin. Okay? So, ito, ang coefficient nito ay 1. So, we have to subtract 1 by 2 over 5. So, 1 minus 2 over 5 times is square root of 5. Okay, so recall po natin yung fractions, no? So, from 1 minus 2 over 5, so 1 minus 2 over 5, bali ang LCD nun ay 5. So, 5 divided by 1 equals 5 times 1 equals 5. So, 5 over 5 minus 2 over 5, that is equal to 3 over 5. So, this is equal to 3 over 5 square root of 5. So, ito na po yung sagot. Next, number 10, we have square root of 25x plus 3 times 4th root of x squared. So, again, we have to simplify first the radicals if possible. So, posible nga i-simplify to. Okay, itong dalawa. Okay, so from square root of 25x, diba? Square root of 25x. So, paghiwalay natin sila, ano po? So, square root of 25 times square root of x. And we know that square root of 25 is equal to 5. Okay? So, 5, then square root of x. Okay? So, from this, isulat natin to. Okay? So this will become 5 square root of x. Okay? And then plus 3 times the fourth root of x squared. So itong fourth root of x squared, kung obserbahan natin maigi, 'di ba? We have index, yung index at saka yung exponent, they have the common factor. So, ang gagawin natin is i-reduce natin yung index ng radical. So, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood on how to reduce the radical, ay the index of the radical, again, panoorin mo yung video na yon kasi kailangan yan dito sa lesson na ito. Okay, hindi naman lagi makikita ninyo pare-parehas yung radical. Minsan ma-encounter nyo ng ganito. Okay, so to do that, i-factor natin yung 4 as 2 times 2, then root of x squared. Okay, so cancel yung 2. Since 2 na yung index, so di mo na kailangang isulat. Okay, square root na yun eh. So square root of x. Alright, so isulat muna natin yung 3. And then, tapos itong fourth root of x squared, naging square root of x na siya. So, we replace this by this. Okay? Ayan na siya. We have 5 square root of x plus 3 square root of x. So, pwede na natin pagsamahin kasi parehas silang may square root of x. So, 5 plus 3 equals 8, then square root of x. That's it. Ito na po yung sagot. Next, number 11, we have 5 square root of 2 minus 2 times cube root of 32 minus 16 over square root of 8. Alright, so first, copy this one kasi wala tayong mapapala dito. Di natin masimplify ito. So, 5 square root of 2 na yan. Then, minus 2 times, okay, we are going to simplify this thing. Okay, so cube root of 32, diba? So, 32 is 2 to the 5th power. Tama? 2 to the 5th power. So, palitan natin ng 2 to the 5th power. Okay. Ayan. And then, from 2 to the 5th power, since ang index ay 3, kukunin natin yung perfect cube factor nito. That is 2 cubed. Okay? So, ihiwalay natin yung 2 cubed na yon. So, cube root of 2 cubed times cube root of yung natira pa. Okay, 2 squared. 5, kinuha natin 3, 2 na lang ang natira. Okay, and then extract the cube root. So we have 2 cube root of 2 squared, that is equal to 4. Okay, so from here, na-simplify na to this one. So isulat natin yung 2 cube root of 4. Okay, and then for this one, 16 over square root of 8, di ba? 16 over square root of 8. Yung square root of 8 muna kasi yung 8 kasi nasisimplify, di ba? So from square root of 8, factor natin as 2 times 4 or 4 times 2 kasi yung 4 ay perfect square. So 16 over square root of 4 times the square root of 2. Then yung square root of 4 po ay 2. So this will become 16 over 2 na to. Okay, square root of 4 is 2. So 2 square root of 2. Okay, times, irrationalize natin itong square root of 2. Okay, irrationalize natin. So multiply natin both numerator and denominator by square root of 2. Okay, and then saka natin i-multiply. So 16 times the square root of 2, which is 16 square root of 2. Again, hindi mo pwedeng i-multiply yan kasi wala to sa radical. Okay, sa loob. And then dito naman, copy 2 over 2 times square root of 2 times square root of 2. Magiging ano na siya? Square root of 2 squared. So makakancel na yung square root, magiging 2 na lang. Kaya isulat natin yung 2. Okay, so 16 over 2 times 2, which is equal to 4. Diba? And 16 is divisible by 4. So 16 divided by 4 equals 4. Okay, 4, then square root of 2. So ito na po yung simplified form. Okay, so from this, na-simplify na into this one. So isulat natin yung 4 square root of 2. Alright? Now, Ngayon na simplify na, so alamin natin kung anong radicals ang i-combine natin. So we have found 5 square root of 2 at saka yung negative 4 square root of 2. So pwede natin silang pagsamahin. Pero ito kasi hindi na pwede. Okay? Kasi yung cube root of 4 iba sa kanila eh. 'Di ba? So pwede natin pagsamahin. So 5 minus 4 equals 1. 1 square root of 2, or should I say square root of 2 na lang. Kasi as a coefficient, di mo na kailangan isulat yung 1. Okay? And then minus, i-multiply na natin to. So 2 times 2 equals 4. Then cube root of 4. Okay? So, na-simplify na. So, therefore, ito po yung sagot. Square root of 2 minus 4 cube root of 4. Next, number 12, we have 4 square root of 10 plus square root of 900 minus square root of 1000 plus 5 square root of 100. So, let us simplify first. Ano po? So, 4 times the square root of 10. Bale, ang square root of 10 kasi ang factorization nun ay 2 times 5. Yun lang. Bukod sa 1 times 10, 2 times 5 lang. So, there is no perfect square factor. Wala tayong mapapala dito. So, kopyahin na lang natin. Okay? Then, plus square root of 900. So, let us simplify square root of 900. Diba? So, bale, ang factors ng 900 is 9 times 100. Diba? So, 900. 9 times 100. So, square root of 9 times square root of 100. Pero, it turns out na parehas silang perfect square. Diba? Parehas silang perfect square. Kasi square root of 9 is 3. And then, square root of 100 is 10. Diba? So, 3 times 10 equals 30. So, therefore, square root of 900 is equal to 30. Alright, so, square root of 900, palitan natin ng 30. Next, minus square root of 1,000 naman. So, square root of 1,000. This is equal to square root of 100 times square root of 10. So, 10 times 100 equals 1,000. Ano po? Ayan. Then, kunin natin square root of 100, which is equal to 10. So, 10 square root of 10. Okay? So, isulat natin yung 10 square root of 10. So, yung square root of 1,000 naging ganito na. So, ayan. Then, plus, copy 5. Then, times square root of 100. So, square root of 100 is 10. So, i-multiply natin sa 10. And then, i-multiply natin itong 5 times 10. This will become 50. So, copy the rest. So, 4 square root of 10 plus 30 minus 10 square root of 10 plus 50. Okay? And then, saka natin i-combine yung like radicals. Okay? So, ito, 4 square root of 10 at saka negative 10 square root of 10. Okay? So, 4 minus 10 equals negative 6 square root of 10. Diba? And then, para sa constant terms, we have positive 30 at saka positive 50. So, pwede nating i-add silang dalawa. So, 30 plus 50 equals 80. Okay? Plus 80. So, ang sagot ay negative 6 square root of 10 plus 80. Okay? Or, kung gusto nyo positive ang mauna, pwede mo namang isulat as 80 minus 6 square root of 10. So, this is another way. Okay? Either of them, they are both correct answers. Okay? So, either this one or this one. Ito po yung sagot. Next, number 30, we have square root of 25xy minus 6 times 6th root of x cubed y cubed minus 4th root of 81x squared y squared. Okay, so let us simplify first the radicals. So, we have square root of 25xy. Okay. Yan, 25xy. So, pwede natin ihiwalay as square root of 25 times square root of xy because 25 is a perfect square. Okay, so square root of 25 is equal to 5. Then, copy square root of xy. So, we got this. Okay, so from this, palitan natin to. Okay, So, magiging 5 square root of xy na siya. Okay? Then, minus 6 times ito, 6 root of, di ba, x cubed, y cubed, di ba? Yung index at saka yung exponents, they have their common factor, which is 3. So, yung 6, i-factor natin as 2 times 3, di ba? And then, yung ito naman, since 3 naman yung exponent, pwede nating ilabas. So, xy, then all raised to 3. Okay? Pwede natin i-cancel yung 3. And since 2 na yung magiging index natin, so make it invisible na lang. No? Kasi square root na tawag dito eh. So, square root of, then x, y na lang siya. Okay? So, from this, naging square root of xy na lang siya. So, copy square root of xy. And then, for this one, 4th root of 81 x squared y squared. Ayan. 4th root of 81 x squared y squared. So, i-rename po natin, no, yung 81 as exponential form. So, this will become 4th root of 3 to the 4th power. Because, apat na 3, kapag binutulay mo silang apat, ang sagot po ay 81. Okay, 3 to the 4th, x squared, y squared. Okay? However, yung 3 to the 4th na yon, meron silang 3 to the 4th na yun, isa siyang perfect 4th power because naka-raise sa 4, tapos yung index ay 4 din. So, ihiwalay muna natin to, no? So, 4th root of 3 to the 4th times, we have 4th root of x squared, y squared. Okay? So, ito kasi sa part na ito, pwede pa natin i-reduce yung index because they have their common factor. Okay? So, ito muna. So, magiging 3 na lang siya. Times 4, magiging 2 times 2, then root of, then ilabas natin yung 2. So, xy squared. Okay? Then, cancel 2. We have 3 times itong 2 index na to. So, square root ang tawag dito. So, square root of xy. So, from this, diba, 4th root of 81 x squared y squared, naging 3 square root of xy na lang siya. Okay, so minus 3 square root of xy. Alright, and since parehas silang may square root of xy, pwede na nating pagsamahin tong tatlong to. So 5 minus 6 minus 3. So 5 minus 6 is negative 1, then minus 3, since parehas silang negative, you have to add, then copy their sign. So 1 plus 3 equals 4. Kaya ang sagot po ay negative 4 square root of xy. And this is the answer. Ayan. Okay, we're down to the last one. So number 14, we have 4 times the square root of 125 plus the 4th root of 144 minus 70 over square root of 20 plus 18 over 4th root of 9. Okay, isa-isahin natin. Ano po? So, umpisa tayo sa 4 times square root of 125 muna. No? So, square root of 125. Okay, kunin natin yung factors nito such that isa sa kanila ay perfect square. So, these are 25 at saka 5. Okay? Kasi 25 times 5 equals 125. Okay? And we know that square root of 25 is equal to 5. Okay? So, 5 square root of 5 po siya. Okay? So, from here, naging 5 square root of 5 na siya. So, from square root of 125, na-simplify siya sa 5 square root of 5. So, isulat natin to. Okay? Then, plus, okay, buray na natin to. For the next one, we have 4th root of 144. So, 4th root of 144. Okay? 144 is 12 squared. Okay? 12 squared, diba? So, 12 times 12 equals 144. So, 4th root of 12 squared. Okay? Now, since yung index saka yung exponent ay may common factor, so we have to reduce the index. So yung 4 gawin natin 2 times 2, di ba? So root of 12 squared, and then cancel out 2. This will become the square root of 12. Okay, remember po ang index po natin ay 2, kaya hindi natin kailangang isulat. Okay, and then itong square root of 12 can be further simplified. So from here, magiging square root of 4 times the square root of 3 na lang siya, and then square root of 4 is equal to 2. So 2 square root of 3. Okay, so from here na-simplify na into 2 square root of 3. Okay, so 2 square root of 3. Ayan. Next naman po, we have 70 over square root of 20. So tanggalin na natin to. Ayan, 70 over square root of 20. So, itong square root of 20, pwede pa natin to muna masimplify. So, gawin muna natin to. Okay? So, yung 20 magiging square root of 4 times square root of 5 na siya, because 4 is a perfect square. Okay? So, 70 over this. Okay? Then, square root of 4 is equal to 2. So, 70 over 2 times square root of 5. Okay? Next naman po, i-rationalize natin itong square root of 5. So, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by square root of 5. Okay? So, sa taas, we have 70 square root of 5 over 2 times square root of 5 times square root of 5, magiging ano na siya, square root of 5 squared. Eh, makakancel na yung square root. So, 5 na lang siya. Okay? Kaya, ito po yung result. Square root of 5 times square root of 5 is equal to 5. Okay? Next, multiply na natin. So, 70 square root of 5 over 10. Because 2 times 5 equals 10. Okay? And we know that 70 is divisible by 10. Nadi-divide siya. Okay? So, 70 divided by 10 equals 7. Then, square root of 5. Alright? So, from 70 over square root of 20, naging 7 square root of 5. So, ito, palitan natin to. Diba? And then, for the last one, 18 over 4th root of 9. 18 over 4th root of 9. Diba? Yung 9, pwede natin gawing 3 squared. So, 18 over 4th root of 3 squared. Okay? Ayan. And then, i-rationalize natin to. So, 4 ang index, 2 yung exponent. So, kailangan pa natin ng dalawa pa para maging, 4 na yung exponent. Diba? So, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 4th root of 3 squared. Okay? Ayan. Tapos, i-simplify natin. So, 18 times this one. So, pagdugtungin na lang. 18 4th root of 3 squared. Okay? Ayan. Over this one, 4th root of 3 squared times 4th root of 3 squared is 4th root of 3 to the 4th na siya. And since 4 yung exponent, makakancel na yung 4th root. Okay? This will become 3. Okay? And 18 is divisible by 3. Okay? 18 divided by 3 equals 6. Then, ito, pansinin na naman natin to. Yung 4th root of 3 squared. So, yung 4 at saka yung 2 dito, meron silang common factor. So, i-reduce natin yung index nito. Okay? So, this will become 2 times 2 root of 3 squared. Then, cancel out. This will become 6 square root of 3. So, remember po, ito nang magiging index ngayon. So, di natin kailangang isulat. 6 square root of 3. So, from this, naging 6 square root of 3 na. So, plus 6 square root of 3. So, na-simplify natin isa-isa at napunta tayo dito. Okay? So, ayan. And then, saka tayo mag-proceed, no, further sa ating solution. So, 4 times 5 muna tayo, no? 4 times 5 equals 20 square root of 5 plus 2 times the square root of 3 minus 7 square root of 5 plus 6 square root of 3. Okay? Then we have radicals to combine, di ba? So itong 20 square root of 5 at saka negative 7 square root of 5. So 20 minus 7 equals 13 square root of 5. On the other hand, we have positive 2 square root of 3 at saka positive 6 square root of 3. Okay, so 2 plus 6 equals 8. So 8 square root of 3. Again, hindi muna pwedeng pagsamahin itong dalawa kasi magkaiba yung radicals. So, therefore, ang sagot po ay 13 square root of 5 plus 8 square root of 3. And we're done for this video. And I hope na meron kayo naintindihan sa lesson na ito. Alright, so kung hindi nyo nasusundan for the whole video, pwede nyo i-replay ng paulit-ulit hanggang sa maintindihan ninyo. So, practice po ang kailangan para gumaling sa math. Okay, so do not forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my TikTok account. So, kagaya nga ng sinabi ko, stay safe sa ating lahat, God bless, and have a great day sa ating lahat.